Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy, the one and true and living legend, Hunter of the 23rd Independent Scene Podcast. I want to welcome you guys to a very special edition. Tonight, we will be talking with artist BankHead. I definitely can't wait to talk it over him and see what's going on with him and check in with his journey. It's definitely going to be a lit situation. I hope you guys are ready for it. I hope you guys are ready to have your pens and paper out. Let's get this work. Let's make this mess. Let's make this heat, and let's get it popping. All right. So welcome also my what's up? What's
Hey,
up?
we in there.
We in there. Good to see you as always.
Good to see you too. I'm glad to be here as always.
Most definitely. I'm gonna say this publicly. I'm officially letting everybody know in the world know that you have officially become co-host of Independent Scene Podcast. So I definitely salute you and
Hey,
congratulate you.
shout out to that.
Most definitely. So real quick, we're gonna get our guests in here. He goes for Bankhead. Y'all guys give it up and show love to the homie Bankhead. Let's get it. Let me get him in here. Where did he go? He was just in here too. Hold on.
Yes.
Yeah. So everything going good with you though?
Yeah, I can't complain, just trying to get it out here, trying to get it.
Most definitely. Most definitely. I'm always definitely honored to have you in the building. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, Bankhead. Let's get it. Uh, Hopefully this time we got some better connection this time.
Right. It's gonna work out.
What's going on, bro?
Hey, how everybody doing?
What's going on? How you feeling?
Hey, my cup runneth over. I can't complain.
I know that's right.
Hey, facts. Well, first of all, man, let us both welcome you to the platform. Man. We are definitely honored to have you a part of, a part of the journey with us, man. We definitely can't wait to tap in with you, get to pick your brain a little bit, and get to, hear about your story and your journey. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely a journey.
Most definitely. Well, most of real quick, introduce yourself to the fine people, man. And we're gonna jump right into it.
Oh yeah, I'm BankHead, Boom Sound, AGMB, Wordsmith. Everything underneath the sun.
Most definitely. Most definitely. All right, so real quick, we're gonna go ahead and get this started. I'm gonna take a page out of my co-host, but I wanna ask you about your name, Bankhead. How did you come up with the name? How did you come up with the name Bankhead?
It is God given. That's my government name.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's,
that's
that's
my last name.
okay. I feel that.
Yep.
So my next thing
Yeah, so I can go to the I can look. I can fly under the name BankHead. Not too many rappers can say they can fly under their name.
Period.
Okay. Okay, I feel that. I can respect that. So let me ask you this: how long have you been in this industry and doing your thing?
Professionally or just like having fun with it?
Okay. Professionally.
About 3-4 years now.
Okay. And how has that experience been for you?
It's a different type of high. I really came up just like, in a lunchroom, beating on the table, rapping and stuff like that. So I was very drawn to DMX.
Okay.
I read his biography and everything like that. And I came up battle rapping.
Okay.
And you get that raw emotion from people. So it's like, but transferring to like music, because music is like, you're not battling nobody. It's like really just you and your feelings.
Right.
So it's like two different lanes, you can say, in a sense. But making music, man, that's therapeutic, you can say.
Okay. So I wanna ask you this. So when did you officially start taking, the whole industry seriously? Like when did you in your mind say this is something I'm really gonna be committed to?
Um, Honestly, when I got older, when I first started, it was me and my manager. His name was V, and we was out there selling CDs. I had like my first little mixtape. I think every rapper think I'm gonna drop an album, I'm gonna get signed, and I'm gonna blow up. It does not happen like that. Like for some, but for the majority, no. So I put out a mixtape. It was okay. I put out the second one, fire. I sold almost 1,000 copies by myself.
Wow.
So that's just out there. Like, hey, you rap, cool. Hit my verse, and if I beat you, you got to buy my album. So I'm out there,
Hustling.
But when
Hustling
nothing
is
happened, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna get a degree. I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. But any real rapper knows, like, you always have an itch. I don't care if it's 1 year, 2 years, 5 years. You always go back to like your first love.
okay.
And music, especially, if you don't got no major label pushing you, you have to love it, because there's gonna be some times where you're gonna doubt yourself. Like, is this really for me?
Absolutely.
And you gotta have the cockiness. You gotta have the stubbornness to say, I don't care what they doing. I don't care what they say. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Right.
So
right.
in my early 20s, I was telling you, like, it's a love affair. You fall in and out of love with music. And now that I'm a little bit older, it's like, yo, I know, like, this is for me. So that's how I came to the realization, like, no matter what's going on, I'm gonna do it for me. And other people rock with it, that's cool. But if not, I'm gonna rock with me.
Most definitely, and that's the way to be, man. So I definitely respect that. I'm sure my co-host respects that. So we definitely are on board with that. Let me ask you this, man.
Yeah.
So being in this industry, man, what have you learned about you and your craft and being who you are?
What I've learned,
Yeah.
really nothing, man. Like, nothing. I don't want to sound cocky or nothing, but I'm competitive. Like, people that know me, we can go to a bowling alley. I'm like, yo, I'm beating everybody tonight. Yeah, like, so with music, it's just taught me just to be me.
Okay.
So many people trying to imitate other people, but it's like, if we want to hear somebody that sounds like such and such, we just go listen to such and such.
Right.
So music just, like, solidified in me, like, yo, you're one of a kind.
Okay.
Because if you ever hear any of my songs, like, I sound like me.
Okay.
So yeah, so me and music is like, it's like a fingerprint. And if you got the same duplicate fingerprint as somebody else, I'm just gonna listen to somebody else. Like,
okay, I feel that. Queen, what you got for him?
So in that aspect, do you feel like being you authentically drives you to continue to do music?
oh yeah. Me and my I'm a little wheezy. I got bad allergies and it's kicking my ass right now.
It's all good. We understand.
But me and my brother, we're like AGB. We started that, and he's like a rap legend in North Carolina. Like, he battled some of the biggest names. He rapped in front of like Myrtle Mook, been in ciphers and stuff like that. So to know that I can keep up with him on the track, that's all the justification I ever need.
Right.
Like far as these other rappers, I don't feel like nobody can out rap me. That's just how I feel. Like, until proven wrong.
You gotta feel that way.
Most definitely.
Like, and to me, it's not even like who got the better bars and stuff. Because I did a song with King J, where we took the old Adina Howard song. I need a freak in the morning, freak in the evening.
Yeah.
And I switched up my flow to say, like, yo, I can do what you do as well. I'm not just like a Cassidy or like a punchline type rapper. I make music. So it's like, when I say a better rapper, it's like putting together a song, composing it, coming up with the lyrics and yada, yada, yada. It's the whole package. R&B, rap, feel good music. I does it all.
Okay. I feel that.
And if you haven't heard that video, it's Freak Like Me by BankHead and King J the Drum Man.
It's dope.
You seen it?
It's funny because we just had King J the Blunt Man on the other day, so it was dope seeing that feature on your YouTube.
Yeah.
Was lit.
Yeah, that was a fun video.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah.
If y'all haven't seen that, go check it out.
Yeah, it was definitely yeah, it was a good one.
Now,
So,
go ahead, Quinn.
so in aspects of music, like how do you create? Like what is your process of creating music? Getting in the
Um,
studio, writing.
uh, mine's a little different. I don't write.
Okay.
I hear a beat and it takes me somewhere, and I just come up with the stuff in my head. I just go over it till I got it memorized. Ask King J. I rap probably like 10 songs that I haven't released yet to King J. He was looking at me like, yo, like, how do you do this? Like, I hear a beat and it takes me somewhere. Whether it's rapping about relationships or telling a story or just having fun or just want to get some bars off. I hear a beat, it takes me somewhere, and it just comes to me. Like, it's truly just God given.
Right.
Because I can't dance for shit. That's not my talent. But I can rap. I can play basketball, baseball. I can't play the drums. I can't dance.
Wow.
Not my superpower.
You got a little two-step in you, though. You got a little two-step in you, don't you?
Oh, I got the basics.
Right?
I got the basics, but no, but like far as like music wise, like I can write R&B songs, like the whole nine. It's just I don't know. Music does something to me.
Okay. So let me
That's
ask.
dope.
It really is. So let me ask you this. So being in this industry, right? You
Hmm.
know, being amongst other, really dope artists. What is it about your style and your flow that is so different from the rest of your peers?
All I can say is like it's me. Like everybody got their story to tell. Everybody got a struggle. Everybody got a past.
Hmm.
Everybody got a future. With me, I'm like a perfectionist. So you would never hear nothing from me that's not gonna be mixed like not good or the lyrics is not like I go to the studio and I don't leave until a song is perfect for me.
Wow.
Whether if I say don't go over there and if I don't pronunciate and or get like that like let me do that again. I ain't say the S right or something like that.
Yeah.
So everything for me will always be a 7 or better. Because
Okay.
I go by the old school style, they used to rate albums. And if you had a 7 or 8 or 9, it's like what Eminem said, you was Biggie, Jay-Z at 9. So I try to make sure all my songs are 7 or better. And
Okay.
if they're not, I don't even put them out.
Okay.
Ain't no half stepping.
What's that?
I said, ain't no half stepping.
Yeah, hey.
Okay.
Nah, that's real though. Like for my song, Freak Like Me, I got another song, 10 for 10. I got a song called Fortune.
Okay.
I don't know if you've heard
Okay.
that, but it's just rapping about life. And at that time, I just had my son, started my family, and it was
Okay.
like, yo, I'm really blessed, like skip the money and all that stuff. I got a house and a family aside that love me. I got a fortune. And that's how I was feeling at that time. So I sent y'all the links to the songs and stuff like that, but it was just something special to me. And I know it's other people out there that feel like that too, that you had the 6-figure jobs and stuff like that, but you wasn't happy.
Hmm.
Right.
So it's like when I'm same age as Jesus. So it's like as I'm getting older in my age, it's like, having Jordans, the chain, like all that, it really don't mean nothing at the end of the day. Like when I look at my time stressing my mama out about like Jordans and Iversons for high school, like I'm looking back, like same people I went to high school with that was fly, they bums now. So
Wow.
it's like, like the popular people in high school, you like, man, I wish I could be them. It's like the people that they so called was geeks and stuff. They went on and got their college degree and they living good. And the same people that was worried about, their status and shoes and stuff, like they bums to this day.
Mm-hmm.
I be looking at them like 50 Cent, like, damn, homie, in high school, you was the man,
Damn,
homie.
homie.
So,
That's real though. That's real though.
yeah.
Okay.
And,
Okay. definitely rock with that. So let me ask you this. So when you look at the landscape of this industry and
Mhm.
with this industry being male dominated, how do you
Mhm.
feel about the women that come in and have solidified themselves, in this industry?
Shit, for about 2 summers, I thought the females was dropping some of the hardest stuff. I'm a big Doja Cat fan, Cardi B fan.
Okay,
Like those two, like I really thought they was rapping better than most men that were out there.
okay,
So, hey, equal opportunity, baby. Anybody can get it. So,
Right. Shout
definitely,
out
but
to this.
that
no,
part.
but I really thought like the females was dropping some of the hardest stuff. And what's her name? Chinese Kitty or something like that or something. She was pretty dope too. She
Okay,
had a song with with Foreign Fabio and what's that light skinned dude with a hand? What's his dude name?
um, I know you know. I
You
just
talking about French Montana?
Yeah, they had a song. They had a song together that was pretty dope. So
okay, okay. Real quickly before I turn it back over to my co-host, real quick, who's been some of your influences growing up?
uh, DMX was like big for me. Um, Big Tupac fan. I didn't get into like Nas and Jay-Z until later on in my life because I just couldn't understand them as a kid. Like
Right.
you can't listen to them with kid ears. Like you really got to grow up and go through some stuff. But like, yo, he was really rapping right there.
Right.
Yeah, right.
But DMX is my all-time favorite. A lot of people think he just yell and scream on the track, but if you ever pop in a DMX album and just listen to it, there's so many jewels and gems and like what he's talking about is just
Right.
crazy. I was a Buster fan growing up. Anybody with personality, like any type of music. Like I just started listening to 80s rock,
Okay,
and it's amazing.
okay. Nothing wrong with
Like listen, like listening to their stories and like anything with a rhythm that makes sense, I like.
I feel
That's
that.
why with these new rappers, I'm not gonna knock what they do. It's just ain't no soul in their music. Everybody knows just the flick of the wrist. It sounds like they drum it.
Right,
Like that's cool, but
right.
when I'm driving in the highway, I want something more than like ice flash and big asses and something. Like I want to listen to Nas, if I ruled the world, or Tupac looking at the world through my rear view, or
Right.
DMX just rapping about like I'm slipping, I fall. Like I want to listen to stuff, and it
Right.
makes me, and that's why I'm really starting to like the '80s rock because they're actually singing about some shit, and it's crazy. And I get like some ideas from like all types of music. Frank Sinatra is one of my favorite people to listen to. He was a gangster, like a real gangster.
Okay, okay. I rock with-
Versatile with the music. I see.
Okay,
I might pull up bumpers from other shit. You know what I mean? Look at them. They looking at me. They ask me something stupid like, "Yo, what's the difference between my car and your car?" I say, about 30 to 40 grand. Cocksucker, beat it. You know what I mean?
okay, okay. I feel that. I feel that. Wow. Okay, okay. Queen, what you got for him?
So, what motivates you to keep going, pursuing your dreams, just doing what you love to do?
Personally, just to say, hey, I did it. It's really as simple as that. I love just to keep pressure on these people necks. Like
Right.
sometimes I talk a little reckless. I want somebody to say something.
Oh Lord.
I'm a
I
hey
hear you.
hey. I'm with all.
So I saw that you just got off tour. I think June. I think a June date was the
Mhm.
last date that I seen. How was that tour, and how did you prepare for each show on tour?
I can't lie. That was like my first time back outside in like a couple years, and it was love. My favorite stop was King of Diamonds, man. They showed so much love and just so many connections. Like Atlanta is really like for me right now is like the mecca of hip hop. because
Yeah.
North Carolina and I say some of New York is so much, you know, people like if I'm not rocking with them, I'm not supporting them. But it seemed like in Atlanta, they really support their people because
Yeah.
I was at King of Diamonds on a Tuesday night and it was 150 people there. I'm like, yo, like on a Tuesday?
Right. It's lit on a Tuesday.
So, but everywhere else, man, like Ohio, Denver, and really just preparing for shows. I just go to soak in the city. You
Okay.
know, I go a day early, do some shopping, you know, just really soak in the city, try to, you know, sell a few CDs, you know what I mean, just out there moving. But
Yeah.
it was nice getting back outside though.
That's dope. That's dope.
Okay.
So
So
are you saying that Atlanta was your favorite
Oh, hands
out
down.
of the Okay.
Yeah, hands down.
shouts out
Shout
to
out to
Atlanta.
KD.
And
Definitely. Shouts out to Atlanta. Shouts out to ATL.
oh
So
yeah.
so let me ask this: 5 to 10 years from now, where do you see yourself?
Um, for one to be more successful, more comfortable in life, and I'm starting to enjoy putting songs together.
Okay.
Like getting a singer over here, finding a rapper, finding a sound, and just composing it. So 10 years from now, I don't know, I'll probably find a couple young whippersnappers and teach them the game because it seems like it's a lot of keep away knowledge in this industry.
Yeah.
You probably experience it in your podcast. It's like people look at people as like ops, so they don't want to give that knowledge and stuff like that. But I'm
Right.
like, you know, for me to let you shine don't mean I gotta blow your candle out for mine to shine. I feel like everybody can shine it,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like in this industry it's a bunch of I ain't gonna support that because I don't want them to get bigger than me. Like if anything, it should motivate you to go harder, get ideas, and just
Right.
so.
Thanks.
And it seems like it's a lot of that. So 10 years from now, if I'm not rapping, I'd rather be helping somebody else get their stuff off the ground and show them the ropes so they don't have to waste time and money and stuff like that.
And
Because
that,
yeah,
that,
because
for
I don't know, because me, that's why me and my brother, shout out to Kenny MacGyver, you know,
what's up,
16 Bar
Mark?
King, Carolina Kobe. He got so many damn names, but that's why me and him get along so well because we don't mind letting the other person shine because we know if I get on, I'm definitely going, you know, I'm going to look out for him. Or if he get on, there's no jealousy there because it's like that's what we're doing this for.
Right.
Okay.
So, but that's my little 2 cents though. 10 years from now, I don't know, I might be fat in Miami on the beach or something. You know what I mean? Eating some crab legs or something. Shit.
Oh, that sounds like the life.
Right. It does. Definitely does. So let me ask you this, man, because from what we both, me and my cousins, have gathered from you, us doing our research on you, you definitely seem like you know what you definitely got the right mindset to know how to elevate, move in this business. But when it comes to the era of music, what era of music has been the greatest era?
Oh, the late 90s.
Okay.
Hands late 90s, early 2000s. Hands
Okay.
down.
Definitely.
Okay.
I miss
Okay.
that music.
Definitely. Yeah,
I
90s,
mean,
2000s was definitely. Ooh, they had some hits way back then. I'm trying to say.
Hmm.
like from every aspect too, not even just rap, but listen to the R&B. You had Usher, you know, 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm like, you had Jagged Edge going, you know, like everybody was. Come on, you had Genuine Pony, like you had.
Yeah.
I mean, my T-shirts in my pants. Like you had so
Yeah.
many different hits and sounds because people was being themselves. It's like people nowadays is scared to be themselves because they don't want to seem like they're not cool or this, that, and the third. Like I'm comfortable with myself.
Right.
I'm the type of person, hey, I knock on your door. Hey, I need to go take a shit. Like I'm comfortable.
Okay. Hey, at least you blunt with it. At least you honest about it, though.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like when you hear my music, I might say some stuff to be like, yo, that nigga sound a little soft, but hey, it's my emotions I went through.
Right.
You know, if I got my heart broken before, I'm a rap about it. If I don't like somebody, I'm a rap about it. I don't care.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I got one other question for you. I'm gonna let my tag in my co-host real quick. So, real quick tonight, it's already going down. You know, it's a versus battle going down. Omarion versus Mario. Who you got?
Do they even have enough hits to go to rounds?
I love it. Who you got to take on?
But I'm not even being funny. Like, I would give it to Omarion because he got solo hits in like with B2K, correct?
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but it's like, do they even? I don't even think they have 20 hits though, because they go
I
10
don't know because the
rounds.
Scream Tour was lit.
Yeah, I just happened to take a look
Hey,
at the pre-show, and buddy, Omarion and them, they going hard. They going hard right now.
this shit about to be a dance fest. Look, if Soldier Boy had to play the same record 3 times, and Soldier Boy got more hits than both of them combined, I'm pretty confident they don't got 20 hits.
Okay.
I'm not even being funny. Soldier Boy played that. She make it clap, clap. He played that shit 3 times,
Oh my
I
god.
noticed that.
and he got more hits than Marion and Mario.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the first 10 songs gonna be, oh, I remember that back in the, but them last 10 is gonna be like when Nelly went against Ludacris. Like, we never heard that song before.
Right. It was just come out of the set.
That's the remix.
Wow. Okay. I feel that. Quinn, what you got for him?
So, how important is family to you? When it comes to making sure that you are balancing music and family or work and family, how important is that to you?
I think that goes hand to hand, and I say that to say this: you can't put up a facade of who you are and try to keep it up. So it's like a relationship. And that's why I say in relationships, you really have to, your communication really have to be good. Because it's like, if you don't want me to go out and I like going out, I say, okay, I'm not going out. After a while, it's going to wear on me.
Mm-hmm.
After a while, I'm not going to care. After a while, it's fuck you.
Right. Because I still want to get out and have some fun.
Right. So to me, and that's how I look at like music and family. I love both.
Okay.
So you have to make time for both. You got to treat both like it's a priority, and one is not over the other. So you got to make that compromise. So if I go to the studio one weekend or 2 weekends or 3 weekends, at some point I'm spending some time with my sons. So it's a give and take.
Right.
And that's another tidbit for y'all youngins out there. Don't get into a relationship and get so far deep that you lose yourself. You look in the mirror, you don't know who you are.
Say that. Say that. That's important. It's really
And
important.
hey, I've been there before. You trying to do everything to please somebody. At the end of the day, you hurting yourself.
Right.
I'm not saying don't compromise or don't come up with solutions where both can be happy. Just don't get so far gone. One day you look in the mirror and be like, yo, I don't even remember this person.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, charge it to the game. It's free advice. Anything after that, $19.99. Call me anytime on the weekend after 7 o'clock.
Drop the cash out. Drop the cash out.
Hey, HP Bank.
Okay. About that. So that's important. Is it for you as an artist to connect with the younger generation? Because I'm sure a lot of young fans supporters out there as well. So important is that to have with them?
If they come to me, I would never, because I remember when I was young asking people like, yo, let me hop on a song, or, they was just like, get it, beat it, kid. So I never liked that feeling, but I'm not going out of my way to, like, come here, let me talk to you. Like, if they come to me, I'll help them like tenfold. But it's like when you're focused on you, I can't help nobody until like I'm on. I can't help nobody until I'm in a position to really help somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like when you in the trenches with the same people trying to get it, if you come to me, I would help. But I'm so focused on me and like I already got an album done. I'm gonna like I already got the artwork, all the songs is finished. I'm gonna release it later on this year. So I'm always working ahead. I got videos that I haven't even dropped yet. It's just sitting on my YouTube channel, waiting for me to take them off private so I can release it to the world.
Okay.
So it's like when you in grind mode trying to get it, it's like what they say, you can't help nobody broke. Well, you can't help nobody that's poor if you poor yourself. So
Right.
it's the same thing for music. Like if somebody needs some help, when like I barely even charge for features. Like most people like, yo, I need $1,000. I'm like, nah. You know, if I do a song, let's do a video for it and let's promote it together. Cause you know me pocketing five, like no, I'm not rich, but I'm not poor neither. Like $500 is not gonna make or break me.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Right.
you know, before I take a $500, $1,000 from somebody, let's put that in promotion. Let's put that in a video. Let me get some visuals, because that would help me further than some quick money.
Right.
You know, if I can pick up 100 fans, like loyal fans, that would give me $10, that's $1,000,
Right.
and that's gonna steady. You know, that's always gonna be like residual income. As long
Okay.
as I'm dropping, like, yeah, as long as I'm dropping music, they gonna pay for because they rock with me.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the money for the feature. Let me get some of your fans.
Right.
Definitely.
So
Okay. Okay. Quinn, what you got for him?
So, whenever you are creating like an album, do
mhm.
you work with only one producer, or do you base that off of the beats that you find?
No, I got a team of producers. I'm always just networking, just like, hey, you got beats? Cool. Send me a couple. He got a couple of my songs so he can get like my style. Like I can do this, this, and this. So it's like, or if you got something like different, I take that too. So I'm always trying to work when it
Right.
comes to like producers, music, videos, engineers, and stuff like that. Because I never want to seem like I'm in a rut or I'm the same. That's why if you listen to Freak Like Me and listen to Fortune, it sounds like two different rappers.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it would sound like me though.
Mm-hmm.
Because I believe everybody got so many sides to them. Like this is y'all podcasting side. But when the camera go off, you got a brother side, you got a son side, you got a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Like it's different sides to people that I feel like the world will never see unless you show them.
That part,
Absolutely.
absolutely. Like you say, yeah, absolutely. And again, that's true. The beauty of finding your craft only
Yeah.
to really show not only to yourself, but is that not only are you passionate, but that you've taken the steps you had to take in order in order to prosper in this world.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Real quick, I want to appreciate everybody that's tapping in right now. We appreciate you. I hope you're enjoying the conversation. Man, take it away.
Absolutely. So let the people know where they can find you, social media, YouTube. Give us your information.
Oh, everything horsepower bank. That'll be me. That's Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, you know, everywhere. Horsepower bank.
Most
Yeah.
definitely. Most definitely. And my final thing that I want to get into real quick, and is, and this is, I say this is the last one, for the best one for last in a sense. So it's like, tell us a little bit about your growing up and how it been like for you. Like, talk us a little about those experiences. What was that?
Um, I was a kid. I grew up in Muskegon, Michigan, and it's a very small town. That's to me kind of closed-minded because it's like when you grow up, you think that little town is everything. But I
Mm-hmm.
left Michigan to go stay in San Diego in California. So when I got to California, I was like, yo, this is like a whole nother world.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I started to realize like stuff you go through in middle school and high school, that shit just lasts like a year or two. It's like once all that stuff is gone, you get to reinvent your life again.
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
that's when life like really hit. Um, I spent my time in San Diego. I moved to North Carolina for a little bit. I got married, got some beautiful kids, and I just really just started to invest, sold a house, bought my first house, sold it, just like make investments and stuff like that. So
That's what I got.
I'm about to graduate in February. So it's just like it's a lot of stuff going on. It's just growing up, like my mom wasn't the type of mom to like, hey, come in when the street lights is on. Like my mom really let like me and my brothers. I got like 7 brothers, 2 sisters.
Okay.
So I come from a big family. Like my mom really let us experience life, and I really think I got the best of both worlds, like from school wise and street wise. Like I'm book smart and common sense. I got a 3.6 average right now in college.
So what's your major?
It's business administration with an emphasis in project management.
Period. Okay.
Right.
So, but it's like on my father's side, like my grandfather built his own church.
Okay.
We got like 5 churches from Michigan to North Carolina. But on my mama's side, gangsters.
Okay.
like my uncle went not in jail for murder. My other uncle did 7 years for manslaughter. My other uncle, he was running drugs from Michigan to Wisconsin. They had that shit. So it's like I got best of I can hey, a Bible verse or a street verse. It's like
what you want today?
so it's like I really, and you will hear that in my music too. Like I reference the Bible sometimes in my music because I really saw both sides, and it's like I picked and choose what I wanted to do. You know, I didn't want to have a bunch of kids by different women. I got 4 sons, all with the same woman.
Okay.
That's good.
So it's like I seen what like my brother and my father went through with the headaches and stuff. So it's like I picked and choose what traits I wanted from which side of the family.
Right.
So that's why I can sit here today and talk about, you know, if you want to talk about moving drugs. Like I remember going to my granny house playing. We had a pool table and the balls getting stuck and reaching my hand and pulling out 8 balls, like 7, 8 of them. Because the drugs was keeping the balls from sliding through the hose. So it's like I got stories and just like crazy shit I seen growing up. But it's like those situations didn't define me because I'm a hard head. I'm an alpha male by every bit. I'm not a follower. I'm not a pushover. I'm very direct and I'm very blunt. Like I remember in California for like a year and a half in high school, I was by myself. My brother got shipped to Iraq. And at the time, his wife, whenever she was mad at him, she was mad at me for whatever reason. So I'm in the 11th grade, so she took off like, fuck this shit. You know, she was a kid herself too. But it's like I had to take care of myself. I learned how to, I had to pay rent. I remember the lights being off for a week. I had to learn, like, yo, if the lights go out, the electricity, don't open the refrigerator unless you really need something. Or you can put ice up in the washing machine to keep the food cold. So, like, I learned certain things and stuff like that growing up, by no stretch. Moms, she was working 2 jobs, going to school. Like, my mom good now, but growing up, she had to get it. My stepdad, he was addicted to crack. So the reason I moved to California, because I was like, yo, mom, you can't afford, 4 kids. And I had a German Shepherd, it's like 150 something pounds. Like, you can't feed all of us. So let me take some pressure off of you. Let me move with my big brother in California. So that's how I ended up out there. But it's like, I got all types of stories that I can say. Like I remember being in Tijuana, before you can go across the border, and my brother and my cousin about to get into a fight, and the police come like, look, either y'all going to the jail in Tijuana or y'all about to come off some money. So,
wow,
yeah, you talking about like, yo, I got $20, I got 100. With some dude, he was like, I got 500. We looking at him like, you stupid. So he took all his rent money, but it's like I got stories for days, good and bad, you know what I mean? So I remember the first time being in church, like actually like feeling God like touch me, like before that point I was like too cool, like man, I ain't about to be shouting and shit. We got girls up in here looking like, come on, man. I'm light skinned and I got the waves and everything. I'm like, come on, man. But, oh yeah, no hat fishing out here, I got all my hair. But
making them seasick.
No, but So I got good stories, bad stories, stories that make you cry, but it's like everything that I've been through is everything that my kids would never go through.
Right.
Respect.
So,
Okay.
and that's honestly, that's what life is about. What they say, hard times make successful men to make it easy on their kids that make them soft. So eventually that cycle is going to come back around. So it is what it is.
I definitely agree. Well, listen, brother, we got definitely opportunity for myself, my co-host, with us right here on Independent Podcast. We have enjoyed the conversation. We definitely learned. You guys out there learned. And I definitely look forward to bringing you back part 2, man. It's definitely going to be so
Oh,
definitely stay tuned, stay locked. Real quickly, man, I'll say this to you. I definitely doing what you're doing because what you're doing has not gone unnoticed. And if myself goes to seeing it, you know, everybody what I'm saying. We support you, you know, 1,000%. So you welcome back here. You know what I'm saying? If you want, you know, share some more stories, and welcome to it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I appreciate it. Hey, Christmas, man, I'm gonna get you a Wi-Fi booster. I don't know where you at.
Hey, listen.
No, I'm just playing, man. I like the joke. So
It's all good though. It's all good though.
Not the Wi-Fi boost.
You know what I'm saying?
nah, but thank y'all, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. And I definitely shout y'all out of my next song or video or something like that. So
We appreciate it. We appreciate it. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been my time. I'm your host, Jay.
Thank y'all for coming through. I'm Quinn.
And from
Independent Theme Podcast.
Yes, sir. And from to our guests, BankHead for tapping in. We appreciate you guys next time on another edition of Independent Theme Podcast. We out, y'all.